Esau looking for repentance and he stayed crying cause he can't find it. Psalm 137, now we putting kids to rocks, no Dwayne Johnson. Then that's Stone Cold, pushes to the edge, you got a wicked fate. If I'm glorified, then I'm undertaken, cause my pedigree, you know I'm Triple H, big Hebrew from the tribe of Judah.
First and foremost, you want to say, Call Allah Yahweh by Shimmy Shine. That's all praise to the Most High God, who the name is only begotten Son, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. We're the Most High's children, right? The Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans are the true children of the Most High God. We are the Israelites according to the Bible, according to history, archaeology, and prophecy, right? And you had some questions. You said you want to know more about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know that you're from the tribe of Judah. You will be an Israelite according to the Bible, from the tribe of Judah. That's the same tribe that Christ came from, right? But did you know?
Cut this off.
How do we get to America? But yeah, I agree. But like, what mode of transportation?
Oh,
okay. Let me show you something real quick. Give me that.
it's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Hold on, wait, cigar, yeah. Wait.
Okay, look.
And the Lord shall...
No. Tell them where you at again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
It says he'll bring us into Egypt again, right? So when you look at that word, Egypt in the Hebrew is the word Matazari, which basically means like the place of bondage, a place of distress. I can show you that real quick.
This is Exodus chapter 20 verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
It's so like the Bible, right? When you read the Bible talks in like slangs and allegories and different type of metaphors and stuff like that. So when it says that he's gonna put us back in Egypt, he's gonna put us back into captivity again. Right? Keep reading.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Say we came to America by ship, right? So we're gonna be brought back into Egypt by way of ship. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
The Lord, like when we were liberated out of Egypt, the Lord promised that we weren't going to see old Egypt anymore, right? And when you look on the map, Egypt and Israel is only like a 300-something mile radius, and there's no large body of water separating, right? So when we got off of them slave ships in America, who did we get sold to? All right, watch this. Read.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Said sold to who?
Unto your enemies. For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
The Bible said that we're gonna be sold to our enemies. I just asked you who they are. Yeah. And it said that we're gonna be sold for slave man and slave woman, and no man's gonna buy us. Meaning in the Hebrew, no man is gonna save us. Nobody's gonna redeem us out of that captivity. Yeah. Give me that and Tom, read that. Show you something. Give me astonishment.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead them.
Right, so in the eyes of these other nations, we're not looked at as a wise people. We're not looked at as the top people, the top dogs, right? Yeah, we're looked at exactly. In the Constitution it says that we're still 3/5 of the human being. So we're still considered property, right? They like to see, they call the transatlantic slave trade. So like the transatlantic slave trade, they call it chattel slavery because we were looked at as nothing but livestock. You know? Let me show you something. Read this.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and 41. Thou shalt beget sons and daughters, but thou shalt not enjoy them, for they shall go into captivity.
See, it says that we're going to have sons and daughters and not enjoy them because they're going to go into captivity.
And they're in captivity in the land, they're killing each other.
Yeah, exactly. We are. But also, who fills up the prison homes?
We do.
Let me show you something. Read.
This is Isaiah chapter 42 verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes.
We said that we are people robbed and spoiled, right?
Yeah.
Because we once upon a time had a nationality. We had a culture, we had our own name,
Exactly.
we had all of our, we had our ways of doing things, but it says that we were robbed and spoiled. We lost all of that. We discontinued from our heritage, right? And it says that we're snared in holes, right? I don't know how familiar you are with rap music and all of that, but they always talk about they in the trap. It's telling you right here that we're snared in holes. We're consistently put in traps. Consistently. We can't, it's like an ongoing purgatory, and we can't break the cycle. Keep reading.
They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hid in prison houses.
They are what?
Hid in prison houses.
See? And they make sure that most of us go to church.
Yeah.
That makes sure.
Keep reading.
They are for a prey, and none delivered. For a spoil, and none saith restore.
Nobody says save these people. Nobody says get these people out. They might do like right before the president is on his way out, he might grant clemency to a couple people, right? But for the most part, you got people in jail. Marijuana is legal in Illinois right now.
They still
And
like
people
after 20 years.
exactly, because we are viewed as prey. We are a spoil. We are nothing but property to these people.
And do you know that these militias that they're training in these mountains and stuff, that's secure.
Yeah, a lot of these things are basically set up for our destruction, right? But there's a reason why. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and 15, and you read what you got. Let me show you something, because you also mentioned us killing each other.
Right.
Let me show you something, because you got to understand, in order to, like we understand that there's a problem, but there's this thing now that we're taught in school called like a cause and effect, right?
Yeah.
There's we understand the effect, but we have to first understand the cause for why that happened. So I'm gonna show you this, and I'm gonna show you something else.
There's the
Yeah, exactly. Let me show you. Read.
It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate.
Right? It says that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, the man that'll look at you like the random African American, Haitian, Jamaican, Mexican, don't matter, right? As long as he comes from these 12 tribes, he'll see his brother. Ain't Napoleon Dynamite. He'll see his brother, right? And want to feed that man. Give that man the shirt off his back. Make sure he's okay. See him getting beat down and jump in to save that man, right? Instead of him doing that, he's doing what?
So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother.
His eyes shall be evil towards his brother. That's black on black crime, brown on brown crime, black on brown crime, right?
thing about it, man, they talk about all this drugs. We ain't brought those drugs.
Yeah, we have it.
Let me tell you something. In Vietnam, man, we have to get down now. Fought the war? Fought the war? I thought the war. Okay. We have to say that now. Because we're black. Who's supposedly, Ellison Lincoln, who supposedly set us free. Yes.
And that's a lie.
Maybe we all know something. See, it's for color, which is only on TV. Chance to kill. We really kill these swine before they kill you and me. Together, we shall all have black unity. Black is you, yeah. Black is me, black is us. Black is free. Yeah. And we're gonna get there. Now we've been doing this man since I was 29. Y'all went to the war. You understand what I'm saying? Right? Man, we can't kill each other. We know what they want to do.
Yeah, but see, that's a curse in the Bible, though. Hold on, give me Deuteronomy 28 and 36 again. Proverbs Bible. Give me that again. I'm gonna show you because see, the thing is, we can't call it we can't call ourselves black because we're different shades of brown, right? You see how light he is. You see me, and then you see this brother, and then you see you, right? We're not the color of this, right? We're all different. Yeah, they are. Yeah, melanin. Melanin costs like what? Like $480 something a gram for a little tiny piece of my melanin.
Hey bro,
It's $480 something.
What is melanin?
Melanin is what will give us our color.
Oh,
It gives us that hue. So literally, if you was to literally go, I'm not telling you to do this, but if you was to go and take a knife and cut a square out of your hand and sell it on the black market, you would get about $400, almost $500 for that. That's the reason why we're the highest people that's kidnapped, never to be found again, because of stuff like that.
Because they want us.
I don't know if you ever seen this movie called Get Out.
In the slavery that we're in right now. You understand? Now, you know what? As a found now, and like I said, man, man, black, I never found the game. You understand? And this is the another game. We had the same thing. It's separation. You know
Why are we talking about that too?
You know what? Learn how to love each other. We got to be separated from all this hood.
Let me show you this. Real quick. Read.
It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 20 and verse 26. And ye shall be holy unto me. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I the Lord am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine.
So we were supposed to be separate from the beginning, right? Because we're holy. Holy just means separate.
And see, you know, like I said before, preaching this man, you know, we had to go underground because, you know, FBI's, you know, we been in service branches. Yeah, and we, you know, I done seen this silo.
Oh yeah.
In the capital. I done seen this silo in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Vietnam. I done seen shit you really believe, man. You know, a drop of napalm. You ever heard of napalm?
Yeah.
A drop of napalm can get on your hand, and it will keep burning until there's nothing left.
Yeah, that's ain't that like thermite too?
I don't know about thermite, but I do know napalm get on there, and it's not gonna stop until there's nothing left to burn.
You know
And
what's,
this is what they do to us, man.
you know what's crazy? I seen they were doing like nuclear tests in like the deserts and stuff like that, and they would have like the soldiers standing like 100 miles away, and like it'll literally look like they got like a front row seat to seeing the bomb go off, and they'll see the bomb go off like literally, and they have to wear these glasses.
Right.
Yeah. And that's all of that.
Check this out, man. If you go to Nevada, you'll find out that 67% of the state, 67% of the whole state is used for nuclear testing.
I believe it. I definitely believe
It's
it.
fenced off with electrical fence. They have a base up there that goes into the Sierra Nevada Mountains called Shears Indian Reservation is up there. And it's NAD, Naval Ammunition Depot. Those, the presidents, we got attacked, if the president was in California, that's where they take it. They taking the NAD or they're taking the NORAD. NORAD is the command that commands all the aircraft. 24 hours a day, we have 6 aircraft up there, never come down. They get fed by other planes that come and feed them.
That's like I don't like those stealth jets, like the ones that be in the sky that like you can't even see them.
The thing about it, man, they only got like, I think they got only 2 steps. But they got a whole sky squadron of stealth. What's the NAD? They will have a different depot. Israelite. It's in Arco. It's in between Reno and Lake Tahoe. After Reno and Lake Tahoe and Shear, and the only other city you can name in Nevada is Las Vegas. What other city you can say, hey, somebody's down from Nevada, and you say,
The first thing you think is Las Vegas City.
and there's no other cities in that whole state.
Yeah, and it's nothing but a desert. Yeah, that's the reason why. Didn't they move the Raiders down there? Who did they move down there? The Raiders? Okay.
Yeah. And they got them came the fuck out of there.
Yeah, see, and like just like the way Nevada is right now, it's a lot of places that's desolate over there.
Right.
The whole America about to be desolate real soon.
That's right. Man, man. I've been in that thing, man. When I got out the service, man, FBI man would come see me at least twice a year because I had the knowledge of NAD.
Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I've been in that city, man. You come down in the elevator. It goes into the mountain. You drive our trucks into the mountain and go on a big ass elevator. The truck and everything. Then they'll take us down. Now I had a secret clearance. I didn't have a top secret clearance. I could come into the mountain and go down to where they got the city in the mountain. When the doors open, you see little jeeps and shit driving around, man. They got stores and shit down there.
Sir, are you telling us about Area 51?
No, Area 51 is different.
Okay.
Area 51, if you want that 51, you have to come to the airport. You get on a motherfucking plane that has no markers on it. None. And then they fly you into Area 51. All of the windows are blacked out and everything. When they get out the plane, they're like a hangar, which leads to the hallway, which goes into Area 51. They can't see out, can nobody come in. Yeah. If they find anybody, man, trying to come over that wire, you know, that's all the electric fences do. They see anybody trying to come into that wire, man, they turn on the electricity.
That's the gun line.
I'm trying to tell you, man. And that's the thing about it, man. Motherfuckers, man, they tell the man, shit, if I went to Vietnam or Afghanistan, then I'd be fucking them up. I said, man, do you know the police right now in Afghanistan is fighting tanks with bottles and bricks? Yeah, man, how you gonna stand, would you stand here and a tank big as that bus coming down and throw bricks and bottles at them, fill with gasoline? Hell no, these motherfuckers don't have that hard. And if they come, they ask.
Yeah, and see, and with that just lets us know that we have to come back to our God so He can fight for us.
Right.
Because they already got they got like yeah, exactly. They got their preparations. They got their army. We need to build our own army as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
I'm gonna tell you something. And you can go home and see, and you can see that this is the truth. Go and watch number one. Please watch that. Yeah, every time it comes up. Now I want you to see how many symbols that looks, I mean, symbolizes just what Trump is doing. What Trump did. And that came out 20 years ago.
Yeah. They always put the stuff in the statement in plain sight.
Yeah.
And put it in movies, put it in TV shows.
Right.
Right in your face.
Like a lot of shit you see that you like and shit. That information came from Area 51.
Yeah. But let me show you something real quick. I wanna ride off of what I just said. Let me show you. Read that.
It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37 and verse 10. So I prophesied as He commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and stood up upon their feet.
It said that you said that we prophesied unto them, and they lived, right? Meaning that we told, the men of the Lord, whoever these men are, the Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, the Israelites, we told our people that they're Israelites. We told our people that they're God's chosen people, that they're the greatest thing on the face of this earth, that they need to repent, come back to these laws, statutes, and commandments, so that we can be that what?
And stood up upon their feet an exceeding great army.
We can be that exceeding great army. We're trying to build soldiers within the Lord's camp.
Are y'all Israelites?
Yes, sir. Emphatically. Indubitably. Praises. Give me a tweet. What you got? Okay, hold on. Let me show you something real quick. Read.
Jeremiah chapter 51, verse 20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
The Lord says that we're his battle axe and weapon of war, right? Because the Lord is a man of war. You got that too in Exodus? Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. We're gonna next one to you, yeah.
For with thee will I break in peace the nations, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
The Lord said that he's going to use us, because the Lord's not going to get off his throne for anything. He's going to use us to do it. He don't have to, so he's going to use us to do it. He's going to use us to break these other nations into smithereens, man. Exactly, and he's going to use blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans to do it. Go ahead, bro. Bring it to me. That's right. Exactly.
Okay.
Let me show you something else. Read.
Like I said, I'm 68 years old.
And you still young. You still consider young. Read this. Watch this.
This is Sirach chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and the Lord shall fight for thee.
And so striving for the truth, we doing what we're supposed to do, trying to keep these commandments right to the best of our ability. The Lord is going to fight for us. The Lord is going to be our hedge of protection, right? Just like just like these other nations, they have their hedge of protection. They're called nuclear missiles, right? They're called allies, right? That's their protection. Who is going to protect us? Give me that Lamentations 4.
I got a question for you.
Okay. If y'all know, does anyone know the closest point that America is to Russia?
You mean distance-wise?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell.
Can you see Russia from America?
No.
Yes, you can.
You mean from California?
No.
From where? From New York?
From Alaska.
Okay.
Over the Bering Strait.
You know what's crazy? I heard about that.
But in the morning, you can see the Russians going to work.
I heard about that. Yo, yeah, I did hear about that. I did hear about that.
That's what Trump was trying to do, unite us with them. You understand? And then he wants to put our other allies out in the open.
See, but the thing is, Russia will never ever ally with America, man. Russia got a problem with America.
I know it. That's what I'm saying. It was trying to.
No, it was in vain.
That was one of the reasons he really got out of office.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me show you something though, since you said that you gotta go, because you asked a question when I first mentioned. You said, what can we do to get everybody to stop killing and stop doing everything, right? We need to like the fact that we know that we're Israelites. Something is required of us, right? Something is expected of us. We have to look at ourselves with a royal and noble mindset, right? Let me show you something. Read this.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord.
Right? So we have to keep the commandments of the Lord. That's the way that we can receive salvation, right? That's how we show that we love the Most High.
Now you know what though? Like your stop. Stop. There's no way anything. Stop. They didn't turn it around so much that it's the style of Jews. No, it's the style of Jesus. But Jesus, I'm saying, no, Jesus, how they call it, he's beyond just being a Jew. He's an Israelite.
That's just one term.
Let me show you that. I can show you that in the Bible. Let me show you that. Read that. 7:14.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
So letting you know that he was an Israelite. Jesus Christ, who were aliens called Jesus Christ, whose real name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, was a Jew from the tribe of Judah, the same tribe that you come from, the same tribe that all of us come from. Yeah, most of us.
That's right. Solomon in his temple, like this predates Jesus, right? This symbol right here, and it's not really a star. A star is a ball of gas in the heavens, right? So this represents a lily, right? It makes it like when you see a budded lily, it makes the same shape. And also, it's not just a lily. What else is it? A pomegranate too, because the pomegranate has 613 seeds in it, which represents the 613 laws. We got to follow 613 laws. That's in the Torah. So yeah, that's basically where that comes from. But go ahead.
Where do y'all be at?
We all over Chicago, but mostly here
For the most part. Like 1 to 4. Sometimes it changes.
Look at
every
this.
day.
Look at this.
Not every day, every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's what this is. Yeah, so that's a pomegranate. Let me show you that in the scriptures.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 5 verse 24. And of all lands of the whole world thou hast chosen thee one pit, and of all the flowers thereof one lily.
It said what?
One lily.
So the lily is the Lord's favorite flower. That's what that will look like. Or this right here. Right? 6 sides. The 6 sides, if you count all the sides, it adds up to 12, which equates to the 12 tribes of Israel. So that's all it means. Everything is symbolic, but it's so practical and so simple to understand. So
But you got to be.
you gotta exactly. The scriptures say you gotta humble yourself like a little child. So let me show you something real quick, cause I got to get on that cigarette, right? I gotta get on it.
Man, look.
Let me show you something. I gotta get on it.
When I got in Vietnam, I didn't do that. Except
I was about to ask you about that.
about this.
Yeah, I was about to ask you.
So okay.
Don't go no hot zone where it don't have stuff.
So, wait, so in Vietnam, I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers came back strung out on dope, right? You didn't do dope. Okay, where did they get it from?
They got it from the white boys.
They got it from the white boys.
And then the white boys was getting it from the South Koreans and the North
Okay.
Koreans because they had white dope.
Right.
And Africa, yeah, they had the brown dope. And that brown dope could not connect that white dope.
Right.
That's why, like, to get white dope.
Yeah, the
now,
brown to keep you down, the white to keep you hyped.
Yeah, and to get the white dope now, in the city, you got to go to their neighborhood.
Right. Gotta go to Bangkok or something down
And
there.
they don't
Right, exactly. Exactly.
You got to be a real good man. You know, they say they don't, but this might go all in this shit.
What's your name?
Greg.
Greg.
Everybody calls me Snow.
Okay, which one you want me to call you? Snow or Greg?
Yeah, Snow.
Snow, alright.
You know
So,
why they call me Snow?
what? Hey man, Jake man, so, you know, got swagger to him, right?
Yeah.
But look though, so can I ask you like, basically, what do you feel your time serving in Vietnam actually did, like for your people?
For my people,
Yeah.
we came back then and blacks was walking out of the street, the children walking out. And a white person looked at me and had to put their head down.
Yeah.
They have to be humble to them. And they don't care what powers.
Right.
They're white. You understand?
So it came back and gave you a sense of dignity. It made you be proud.
It made me white.
It made you fight to be proud. Right? Okay, now check this out, right? You went and fought in a war for America, right? But what the hell has America ever done for us? We're still 3% of a human being, right? Exactly. Exactly.
They beat my grandfather and all that.
Right.
Man, dang, I got a cousin, man, that was in jail for a white boy died and they put it on him. And when he died, they put him in jail. And when he got out, 15 years later, he came from Mississippi up here.
Right.
And my father, and this is his first cousin.
Okay.
So my father's birthday is on the 4th of July.
Okay.
So he always
So-called Independence Day.
Yeah, so he always say he came in with a bang. And he was having a party. And our cousin, man, he was just like, he was talking to nobody, he was real shy. And my daddy, the elders of the family, came into the garage and they was all talking. And they asked him, they said, what's wrong with you? And Papa said, well, you know, I've been that they had put him in a nut out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Halfway up.
Yeah. and the nut out.
Okay.
Okay? And they said, man, people look at this and like this, and look at all kind of weird.
Right.
You know?
Right.
And my dad said, he said, if the state came in here and they were going to arrest everybody that's crazy, you're the only one wouldn't get arrested. Why? Because you got papers.
Right. Saying you diagnosed
that you ain't crazy. Right. Everybody else has to go. Now just think about it. Everybody else would have to go, but him because he got papers. But how would we get papers if we don't go? Shit like that get on your mind, man. Just think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. I had a psychologist, man, who used to tell me, he said, our people, they don't listen. They don't listen.
Right.
He said, if you can figure out what I tell you, he said, I give everybody anybody that come up with it. He said, I got 2 coins that equal 30 cents. One is not a nickel. What is it?
Oh, he asked me that. I thought he was reenacting.
I got 2 coins that equal 30 cents. One is not a nickel. What is
One is not a nickel.
it?
2 coins
That equal 30 cents.
that equal 30 cents.
One is not a nickel. Listen. There you go.
He just said he had 2 coins.
Now this was 30 cents. One is not a nickel. You be surprised. I did.
Yeah. But the Bible even tells us how to listen. Yeah, right. We are a stiff neck, right? Because it's so crazy that everything in this Bible, all the curses, everything that basically pinpoints who we are, we can find in there, right? Now you say we got a hard time listening, right? Because people are stiff necked, like we a damn mule or a damn donkey or something, right? I don't want you to tell me shit. I think I know it all, right?
When a person tell me, I know.
Right,
well,
exactly.
That's, you know, you can't learn nothing because you know everything.
Right. Because a great teacher was once what? A great student.
See, Father God, man, for some reason I'm standing there eliminating all this bull in my phone. And I gotta go all the way to 119th North.
So you on the road?
Yeah, so Father God, man, I didn't hear y'all praying or nothing, but when I'm walking past, Father God said, hey, look at this.
He drew you here.
Yeah. So it's a reason for everything. And the thing about it, man, I just really got up on Father God about 3 years ago, man.
Okay.
I started telling my daughters, I don't know what's happening with me, but I'm getting spiritual.
He's calling you.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you know, and I'm not the type of person that, you know, that people look at as being spiritual.
But see, they use people like us because I used to gangbang, sell dope, all that, and now when people see me out here, they're like, damn, you done done a complete 360. But see, that just shows the power of the Most High. How he can take somebody from a downtrodden state and then raise them up.
That's right. Father God put his hand on you. Come on.
Well, there you go.
Come on.
360. Well, yeah, that's true. That's
I
true.
understood what he said. But that's what I'm saying. Father God put his hand on you just like he put his hand on you. And for the last 3, maybe 4 years, man, every time I make a move, I can see Father God too. That's why I stopped and I don't know why.
Right. Well, everything, it was predestined for you to stop right here.
You say you used to, man, when we had a 40-year run, man. The dude that was young and tried to agree with me.
Okay.
And I was, you know, put my money in, so I'm like second in the thing, man. And I didn't go for like 32 years, okay? And telling me, man, they said, you know, when I got out of 13 I was in Virginia, that we had the biggest East Side restricted ship of Karachi heroin in this city.
Sheesh.
Okay? And man, you know, man, right now, man.
And let me ask you this: who was that heroin being sold to?
Child people.
our own people, right? But then that goes right back into that curse about us having an evil eye towards our
Right,
brother.
that's what I'm
Right.
saying. We have to be like, I'm gonna tell you something. Like I said, we have to be separate from the man. If somebody has
Right.
but now I'm seeing this knowledge firsthand. I'm seeing this shit firsthand. These babies getting killed firsthand. They getting killed on earth firsthand. I remember when I was a kid, my mom and dad said, I wish somebody would kill my son or daughter. But they
Now it's like the parents is giving them up to get killed.
And the thing about it, man, I seen the lady, man, we have to talk about it. The lady on the news, man, said, I don't know why the police keep coming to my house because my son dropped out of high school and he's just black and everything. He ain't in no gang. And they pan the camera, man, this is about 11 or 12 young boys supposed to be in school with this time in our living room. Sitting down, playing the game and everything.
Yeah, did you?
Now, don't you know that these motherfuckers is the ones that's out there and they ain't going to school. They can't come outside doing it. They ain't supposed to be in school.
Yeah.
But, you know, when they come out, boom, they do what they think. The first thing they say, my mama.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and that's what I was about to say. Somebody getting Sirach where it says that a man builds up foundations, but the mama tear it down. Yeah, get that, because that's one thing. Like, you can't tell a mother shit about her son, about her daughter.
Like the two boys that killed that police woman. The mama went up to Cook County jail, man, and got arrested. Thinking my son wouldn't mess up in there. My son wouldn't mess up in there. What the hell? They got.
Well, if they got his DNA fingerprints and but she ain't trying to hear that because that's her baby.
Pictures of him stepping over a woman's body from her body cam.
Okay, go ahead, read it.
This is Proverbs chapter 14:1. Every wise woman buildeth her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her own hands.
Pacifying these kids, right? Instead of getting on his ass, what you gonna do? You gonna pacify him. Oh no, my baby didn't. You know, but that's not doing nothing but helping him perpetuate the same shit that he's doing. Now, see, if his father was there, he'd be getting on his ass, putting a belt to his ass, then it's like, okay, I can't do that
Are you
no more.
out your mind?
Right, exactly.
You know what? I got 4 girls.
Okay.
I got 4 granddaughters.
I got 2.
I got 2 great granddaughters.
Okay.
I don't have any son. But I had a grandson, man, named after his granddad for me, Gregory Hill.
Right.
You can Google it. And all you have to do is give the 15-year-old that got killed in Rockford.
Rockville, Illinois?
Yeah,
Okay.
got killed in Rockford. His name is Gregory Hill. Just like his granddad. I used to do that newspaper.
Right.
And every other week, I make him come down here with me and I show him how to be a man. Ain't no chain, you know.
Yeah, your pants off your ass, yeah.
Ain't no disrespect to women. You know, none of that.
Right.
Ain't no disrespect to your elder. We're very articulate. Very articulate. And if you Google it, you'll see what the teachers and the advocates of the right said about it. He was standing in the driveway. In the driveway, he's standing with a 13-year-old girl and a 17-year-old girl. And we went to a magnet high school.
And those are supposed to be good schools, right?
They only got them out they come in and try to get in, and the parents, and it's not. They just get all the people that's going back to this side high. They don't come out like y'all do. You know, they man next week they gotta go to school. So and my grandson is standing in the driveway talking to the 2 people. They come back and they in the crowd. They shot the 13-year-old
The police did this, or the brothers? Okay, the brothers.
That's what it's saying. Killing it up.
Right.
They shot the 13-year-old girl right here. They shot the 17-year-old girl right here. They hit my grandson right in the head and killed him. And he was my namesake. Don't throw the name child like that.
Right.
And not only do I get hurt, but I'm really pissed out.
Right.
I am. You know? I'm at a, and like I told them,
And let me ask you something, right? And you can be honest about it. When it first happened, right? What was the first thing that crossed your mind? Revenge, right? Revenge. But those same people, right? Those same brothers that killed him look just like them, didn't they? Right. So then that's what they do to us. It's systematic. They put us in these holes, in these traps, right? And they turn us against each other, and then it just happens over and over again to the point where now, nigga, I don't even have to kill y'all. Y'all gonna kill each other.
So we get rid of y'all through self-genocide.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
And man, I'm telling you, man, if you should Google it, man. Gregory Hill.
Yeah, we'll Google it. You don't Google
15-year-old.
it. You got it. Look up Gregory Hill, 15 years old. We got you.
The slain of Gregory Hill,
Okay.
15-year-old and Rockford.
Go ahead and bring
And
this
look what
precinct
it say.
up. Okay.
Book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8. And their dead bodies shall lie in the street
Dead bodies shall lie in the street. Go ahead.
of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt.
Now, this is how we know we're talking. This is talking about America. Don't nobody out here die in the street more than blacks, Latins, and Native Americans. Right? On top of that, it says, whatever this great city is, it's going to be spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. Egypt is indicative of bondage, like the brother said earlier. And Sodom, what was happening in Sodom and Gomorrah? All type of crazy stuff. But what was the number one chief thing why God destroyed it? Gold? Sodom. Basically homosexuality. It was real big on that practice. In America right now, because I remember when I was coming up, if you saw a faggot walking down the street, they get chased down the street. Now you can't even say nothing to them. They got more rights than us.
And this is the thing, man. You brought up, look at me, I'm supposed to here. Man, what happened? What happened?
There's kingdom.
All of a sudden, got control of
Uh-huh.
everything.
Right.
They giving social media, you know,
The white man that turned everything backwards. Everything that's good is evil, and vice versa.
Yeah, and it just makes me so mad.
Right, exactly.
If my son was living, I really wouldn't understood if he was a gay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't understand.
But see, now they're just perpetuating it more and more.
Right.
I can't watch a show without it being a gay person on that. I can't play a video game without one character being gay. They always gotta etch that in there some type of way.
And the thing about it, the gay person is always the smart one.
Yeah.
Always got the answer.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen it.
Man,
Exactly.
I'm
Hey, you got people in the street just looking. We'll give them a fly, man. Go ahead.
Man, you hit a spot there. My grandson and that is just a two little spots. Man.
But
And I'm
yeah,
gonna tell you something, bro. You got brothers out there that follow what you say.
yeah. This one was right here. He wasn't in the truth until he saw us.
But I'm talking about like so.
Well, yeah. Right.
Nation. When something come up, we might be old. And we got training.
Right.
I can show you stuff.
Right. But this is the thing, right? The same way how we come together under masonry, right? And the same way we come together under like the Black Panthers and these gangs and these organizations, we need to come together under the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. That's the whole thing. That's the whole remedy. That's how we make it out of this hill.
We come together like that, man. The opposition is going to come out.
Right.
It's going to try to smash us
But
and eliminate our.
bring them on because the Most High is going to fight for us.
Right. Look here. Anytime a black man
Melanated man.
gets the ideas, starts giving other ideas.
The most dangerous shit in the world.
And they got it.
Yeah. That's why even back in slavery times, they basically they never wanted us to unite under one religion because they knew that if that happened, slave rebellions would start. You had something to say, SICARRI?
I was just gonna ask, Prince Hall or Prince Hall or?
Not Prince Hall. I got this S in Iowa. And when I came here, man, I didn't like to go on the 50.
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't too much like the school and stuff.
Well, your home is right here, brother. You know, with the laws of God.
Well, you see,
Exactly. This is your home. Read.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 9 and 13. When I have bid Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion.
Raise up thy sons, right? How do you raise up your sons? You give them knowledge. You give them what they was robbed of, right? You give them their nationality back.
you make them so strong when they get knowledge.
Go ahead. Well, not only get the knowledge, but apply it. Right? Okay, go ahead. I'm coming to you next.
The knowledge that we see, it's telling, the knowledge is telling them, hey, look, be strong, do this, do that. So all they got to do is get the knowledge. And then once they hear it and read it, they'll say,
then it's time to do it. Put it into action, right? Go ahead.
And raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man.
Made thee as a sword of a mighty man. So like the brother has said, right? Everybody just seems to think because you sit out here with a Bible, oh, you just waiting on your sky daddy, you know what I'm saying, to just come and just do. No, this is going to take physical work. He's going to have a physical army. He's going to have a physical hand in the earth, just like Satan has a physical hand in the earth, right? And when time comes, see, right now, we just out fishing for brothers, right? It's going to come a time where we're going to stop fishing, and those fishers are going to become hunters, right? And who the hell you think they're going to hunt? The other nations, right?
Now, I'm wondering, y'all got a home here?
You mean like a building? Yeah, not right now, but we're working on it.
We have a main school in Atlanta.
Right, yeah, in Atlanta. But I think you talk about Chicago, though, right? Right, yeah.
Because I was really
Hey, well, that's my number that's on there. So when we finally do get the school up and running, Lord willing, because we're looking into that now. See the brother behind you? You know what I'm saying? He's been trying to he been bringing up, you know what I'm saying, things about a school. Matter of fact, ever since the Chicago Summit, people have been asking about, you know what I'm saying, do y'all got a school? And see, it would be better for the elderly and women to bring the kids. So we would rather to have them at a school because they're more safe there. Because anything can happen out here.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Right?
Bring up the children.
Oh yeah, somebody was supposed to bring that up. You got it? Okay. Go ahead, represent that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
And that's what we're doing right now. We're fishing out brothers, right, in the highways and byways. Go ahead.
And they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks.
So it don't matter if they go hide in their bunkers, you know what I'm saying, or wherever the hell they think they're going, we gonna find them, we gonna fish them out, and they're gonna be destroyed, man. Right? And that's thus saith the Lord.
Read that.
Go ahead, read that.
So this is from rrstar.com. It says, Greg Hill, 15, fatally shot Sunday in Rockford.
What year is it?
2016.
2016. Okay, so this wasn't even that long ago. Okay.
Fatally shot Sunday in Rockford was an honor student and basketball star. Greg Hill, the 15-year-old, fatally shot at a house party in the 32nd block of Greendale Drive early Sunday, was an up-and-coming basketball player and honor student who was on track with his life. Roy Sackmaster, head basketball coach at East High School, said Hill ultimately would have been one of the faces of the program in the next couple of years. He was a good all-around player. When the death of a teen occurs under similar circumstances, friends often say that the young man who was killed was trying to get back on track, Sackmaster said. Hill was not like that. Sackmaster said he was on track. He did make good choices. He was an honor student and for the most part was around the right kids.
Yeah, keep going.
The teen was known as Poppy to his family members, said Hill's aunt, Tamika McClatchy of Chicago. The Kisana Hill, 22, said her brother was a sweet, innocent kid. He played pranks, giggled, he was something else. The Kisana Hill said her brother was excited when she was introduced, when she introduced him last summer to a former high school classmate of hers, Fred Van Fleet, a Rockordian who recently signed with the Toronto Raptors. He was spoiled because he got straight A's and B's. Hill and the two other teens were shot after an argument they were not involved in, Rockford police said. Neighbors said residents of the home often hosted parties. Police responded to calls of shots fired about 1:30 a.m. and found the 15-year-old with a head wound, who was pronounced dead at a local hospital. Two females, one 17 years old, the other 13, were treated and released from the local hospital, police said. An autopsy showed preliminary cause of death could be consistent with a shooting, said Bill Hintz, Chief Deputy Winnebago County Coroner. He said he would not say how many times nor where Hill had been shot because the homicide investigation is ongoing. No arrests have been announced. McClatchy said her sister, Nikita Hill, found out about her son's death via Facebook messages being posted by his friends. That's a terrible way to find out, McClatchy said. On her Facebook page, Nikita Hill posted at 9:09 a.m. Sunday, God, please don't tell me my son is gone. On her son's Facebook page, Nikita Hill posted this about 12:30 p.m. today. The only reason I'm on Facebook is to witness all the love people have for my baby. Knitting World Greg. My heart is broken, but it helps to know how much he was loved and respected by his peers.
Now, see, and that's the thing too, right? And I'll let you keep reading, bro. Why don't we ever want to give people their flowers while they're here? Somebody got to go out here and die for me to show how much I love you. I need to show how much I love you right here and now. If those brothers with them damn guns would have had more love in their heart, they wouldn't even have done the shit that they did, and the brother wouldn't even be dead right now. NBA, yeah. Right? But I just wanted to go and heart with that point. Go ahead.
Pappy was too cool, and I know he will forever live in all of us. McClatchy said her sister moved her family to Rockford when Greg was in grade school to escape violence in Chicago.
See, but how did her son die? From the same shit that she was trying to escape in Chicago. But matter of fact, get that. Now see, this is the crazy thing. It says basically, it insinuates that we was going to try to run from these things. And they was going to catch up to us. Right? Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse, okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and shall pursue thee.
Shall pursue thee, right? So no matter if she went to Rockford, no matter wherever the hell she went, right? All blacks, Latins, and Native Americans, they're going to go through these things because the Most High is a man that he's not going to lie, right? If he say something going to happen, it's going to happen. Because if not, that will make him false. And we know the Most High is not false, right? Read.
And overtake thee till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not to the voice of the Lord thy God.
See, this is how we got in this predicament anyway. We weren't keeping the laws of God. The laws of God tell you not to kill your brother, right? The laws of God tell you not to sleep with his wife. The laws of God tell you not to steal from one another, right? Not to lie to one another, right? And those things that we don't keep, right? What's going to happen if you have no law? Chaos is going to ensue. And that's what the hell we've been trapped in for over 400 years. Nothing but pure chaos, and it's still going on to this day. Right? Hey man, that's what we out here to do. Yeah, exactly. All praise goes to him. He's Geppetto, man. He's puppet master. Exactly.
Hey, I still gotta get on you about that cigarette though.
Me and Chief told y'all about that, man. Like I'm not saying that you shouldn't get on the brother about it, but he knows, and then on top of that, you gotta save that for the end. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes not he's not like that because he's elderly, right? He's respectful. Now you have some brothers that'll come up with a cigarette, and the first thing you want to do is throw at the cigarette. That's gonna get his ass up the block when you could have been teaching him the whole time, and then sneak it in at the end, like, hey brother, you know I care for you. So you know, and now that you know I care for you, I didn't sit up here and talk to your ass for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying, about everything but the cigarette. Now I'm gonna tell you, you can throw it away.
I delighted it first.
Right, exactly. And we respect it.
Right. Ooh, I hate that sound.
Yeah, we all do.
Hey, I got
Who does sound of release? All right, Greg.
Let me show y'all real quick how we used to greet each other and see it. Make a picture. Oh, that, okay,
School.
that's what you do exactly.
Now this is crazy, right? Now you see what you just did, right? Ask us how we greet each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So see,
It's like a silk time when we do.
right? Exactly. You know, so even throughout the generations, we always keep something. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That the other generation, they're like, yeah. So, and I never knew none of that. We never saw that until now. So, where the hell did it come from, right? You know what I'm saying? You know. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, our people. You know what I'm saying, we always keep. You know what I'm saying, something that we can keep hold to, right? So yeah.
How you feel, brother?
But yeah, that was spiritual though. You know what I'm saying? See? Yeah, exactly.
I'm telling you, man.
yeah, do that to me.
I'm gonna see y'all right in next.
Yeah, okay, no problem. All right, Greg. You be smooth, man. I mean, Snow.
I thought that was your
My brother Snow.